We now return to A-Train tourism. Alright, few things. Let's look at this. This growing makes me happy, but not the fact that it is growing over potential coal deposits. So I'm gonna look at where that is. Okay, right about there roughly. It's actually quite a sizable amount. But let's see, so if I center this pretty much everywhere in that area, right there. So let's go back. Shoot. So of course you're building right on top of it. It doesn't really do me a lot of good. Basically need to take all of that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and acquire this. And we will acquire... Is that not the right way to select that? Select all this. I may even end up buying that. Okay. I don't think we need... No, I want the opposite of that. How do you... Oh, fuck. Okay. I think that'll be enough for future development there. Second thing I wanted to do was make a new stop and get this place started over here. So, get you going. And I am going to put in a new stop. We'll put in a new stop. And it's going to actually be, let's do over the track, because I would actually like both sides of the track to develop for once. What's the difference here? Just being slightly more expensive. It looks nicer. Ultimately, they don't seem to function any differently, though. It's kind of weird. Let's take this one, why not? We'll put this right here. And then we'll do that, and I'm going to preemptively make this 5. So let's grab you, pull you back just a bit, and that's good. That lines up right there near the river. It'll be a good development area, even though it is kind of overlapping here and being wasted along that. I think that's fine. And this is something I should actually go back and check too. This development area here. So the way this works is that, you know, around this area, around your station, is where the game is going to start building your development, and you can extend it via the bus routes and stuff like that. So having the bus routes that I do like right next to this isn't actually helping growth too much. It's extending it maybe a little bit further, but not by much. So to get, you know, cities out here, we're going to have to do a lot of finicking and putting in bus stops and things like that to really make it grow outside of just the little radius. There's something else I want to do to that too, but first let's go ahead and put this down. Let's look at details real quick. What are the details? Okay, I just changed the building type and all that stuff. So good enough for me. And so now, let's see. Maybe I didn't want the rail on that side. Oh well. That'll actually be okay, because I can't really see much reason coming in here. So what I'm going to do now is I want to have some development around the place. Let's go ahead and grab this road. And we will do something here. Bring it all the way around. Something like that. I don't think I need to build a road going straight up to this, up to either side of the station, but I may as well, I guess, huh? Then that way I can at least put a little bus stop there, and in fact, See, I don't know that a bus... I would have to build a road like this for a bus to travel between these two, and I don't have a reason for that just yet. But what I could do is connect it here. Okay, that's a lot of road. I also need to get in the habit of coming in here and actually putting in some things, you know, like street lights and all that. I think I can plow over those later, so we'll worry about that later. But whilst I am thinking about it, one other thing I wanted to do was create these little lanes going between cities, because we saw that in the tutorial. It's gotta be here? I guess it's gotta be here. We saw that in the tutorial cities where you had these roads that were extending between the little stops, and these are necessary for development. And so if we actually want the game to progress down that way, we got to give it a reason for going. We'll do the same thing over here. It's kind of a long distance, though, for that one. Why don't we do this one instead? Would you please? Let's see. How about we do something like this instead? It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate that that thing is there. But we can just put it right back here. And maybe the game will figure out a way to make this connect. Although I guess I could continue this myself. Good enough. Okay, so at least we have a little bit more extension for these things to develop around. And I think we are moving too much. Why are you not moving correctly? You should be flipped when you get here, so why aren't you doing that? Why are you pushing it backwards? Doesn't make sense to me. Oh yes, I fixed this. I widened it a little bit, so hopefully this will flow better now. What else do I want to do? Oh yes, I was going to put a shrine down. We have to have a reason for people to come here. So, but one other thing I was going to do, let's see, it's the shrine train here. Operating schedule. Operational stoppage, yeah. It's taking too long. Now that we're actually getting some people flowing, I'm going to shorten the amount of time it takes, so that is that. But yeah, so we got a little bit of a shrine here, a tiny shrine. But I actually want to build like a temple up here. So I think I will do that. I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Alright. Got ourselves another tourist route now. Leading to this. Those are supposed to be cherry trees, but I guess they're not in season right now. A lot of weird stuff. I'm not a huge fan of just massive paved gravel, but it's the only ground that's available. And little hand washing station over here, study hall, pagoda. These are supposed to be rest areas. I don't really know, and this is an abbot's hall back here. Whatever. It's a big temple. So hopefully that will work out. Let me... I don't think I can do anything with this, unfortunately. As far as naming conventions go. I think so. Ah, shit. It didn't just... Did it change that? What is it doing? Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, train should be stopping here now, doing its business that way. And what else do we need to do here? We need to, I feel, let's see how this train works now. Okay. So we need to do something here. I discovered. I just want to see that this thing turns around. Okay. One thing I did do, if we look at that train now that it's empty, it's the North train? No, Castle train. I did tell it to... This is the wrong train. It's the electric locomotive train. I did tell it to do up and down and West Fukuoka. So basically what it's doing now, just like we saw there, it's taking from here, it's going up and down the line, and if there's too much stuff, it's bringing it back and dropping it off here. I could do the same over here where I have it pick this stuff up, because this is clearly too much. In fact, if we ever do empty any of this stuff, I'd kind of like to remove 2 of those platforms. That's way too much. I could get a freight train going to bring it up here for development. It would probably help make this go a lot faster. Let's not worry about that right now, though. That involves making yet another line, and I don't really feel like doing that just yet. So, what else? Yeah, let's get a road going in here. That actually will work. And then what? Yeah, so I discovered that I was kind of wrong about there not being signals for trains in the game. There are, they're just not really good. I don't believe it's here. Oh, there is. So there's signals here. I'm not sure how to make them work, though. And, you know, they're only available in the advanced remodeling stuff, so that's kind of a pain. But also, in stations, we have access to these level frames. So these will actually set up basically like a stop without being a station, and you can set it so that the trains will wait. But the controls are not that great. They're a little bit finicky because they're not nuanced to be like, you know, wait until the line is cleared or whatever. It's basically a stop for a train to then wait and then decide for departure at another time. Like, you know, wait for a train to arrive at the station, or wait for it to depart a station, or whatever. It's not super specific for creating a line where I could wait and avoid conflicts like this, I guess. Which is kind of something I want to set up here for getting a freight line going in this direction without doubling up my rail, because I really don't actually want to do that here. Let's get a bus line to bring people here. So it's not that at all. It's a stop. We need a new stop here. We'll go ahead and get it like that. Bus stop. Actually, this is perfect because it dead ends right here. So then we need another bus. Low floor bus. And actually, don't I have somebody? Got an east bus. What's your operating schedule? Yeah, we may as well just do it from scratch. There's no similarities that I require here. Okay, so if you go out there, operating schedule will be the route, add East Fukuoka 2. And I think we're good. So now we need to... Nope. Hours. Go 6. There. And we'll see how you operate bringing people in. So North Fukuoka 2, East Fukuoka 2. Let's see if I can't go in and change some of these stations. So North 2, I can rename. I'm going to rename this to be Temple Station. And then we'll go into Temple Bus Stop. Where was this? East Fukuoka 2. We'll rename this to Temple Stop. I need to be a lot more specific. All this constant Fukuoka is not really going to get me anywhere. It's not helping. So, I wonder about that. How do I change it? There's got to be a way to change it. Just doesn't seem to be right now. Okay, well, whatever. Is it in tourism, maybe? Government. Tourist information. Monument 2. I can't change anything here. Wow. So, right away, that's a 4-star, and that's a 3-star. Or 5-star, excuse me. 26,000 tourists are coming there. Okay, this is a 3-star, but there's still... I mean, considering that it's just one part of a shrine, I'm not surprised by that at all. It's actually quite okay, but the most important part is that all of these have connection to all 4 sides, so I am most happy with that. To get this to go a little bit better here, I should probably also consider a few subsidiaries. So let's construct... Well, I don't know, the last gift shop I put down it's not doing too well. It's not a commercial success at all. Is it? Although that's the tiny one over here in South Fukuoka. This is my least popular place. The Hot Springs Hotel, however, is doing quite well. So maybe I should consider a Hot Springs Hotel in every place. Let's do that. Commercial. It's not recreational, surely. No. Commercial. Here we go. Grab you. Put you right here. It synergizes well with the bathhouse. Then let's take you over here. Oh, wait. So right here... Shoot, I wish I could move that, because now if I had gotten it over here, it would have synergized with all of these so much better. It would have synergized with that. And this is apparently... Oh boy, it's got to be much closer. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I could put it outside the gate. It's not really stopping me from doing it, so why not? There. At least we got that going. So where is this other convenience store? This gift shop is doing alright, so I feel like I could probably put another one in here. Commercial, gift shop. This doesn't synergize with any of these things, but we'll put one here anyway. Might be a bad idea putting it so close here, but we'll go with it. Just mostly for purposes of adding rail, but if I do that, I'm going to have to reconstruct the whole station anyway, so I don't really think that matters. Speed this up. So anyway, that's good to go. Yeah, next thing we need to do is shift this. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of that for sure. I think I'll experiment with the stops on my own. That's how I found out about the one station rail thing, whatever this is called. It's not that. Yeah, the lever frame. This one, yeah. So I guess maybe this is for switching tracks? Controls arrivals and departures, but no, I don't know. Anyway, I was working on a separate map, just kind of looking at things. So that's there are signals, but I'm gonna have to figure out how they work because they might not be something I can customize. Might end up being the same thing. Why are you oh, because operating hours, of course. Kind of disappointed it's not actually helping to build around here. I mean, it sort of is, but it's going to take a lot of effort. Okay, let's look at other things I want to do. I want to get into plans here, and let's work on building this international shipping deal. Underground Resources Survey. We'll survey for underground resources. There's a chance we could discover some coal or oil. Okay, well, we already have that, so I'm fine with that. But yes, let's do... Where the hell is it? Trade port. Just so we can put this in. Do I put it down now? I guess I put it down now. Let's see, if I put a trade port here, that could really help me develop this area here. I could put it here and then maybe synergize it with an airport. I don't know if that actually does anything. Let's see. Well, I mean, this really actually does look like it helps development in this area, or at least this is where you can gather resources. So if I want to do that, should I be doing... Probably here, I would imagine, because of the fishing. Because then we at least have one resource coming in, and then I could potentially bring some of the goods here. Alright, let's put it here. We succeeded in attracting a trade port. Overseas resource trading opportunities will be available. Okay. I imagine then I'm going to need road connection. So let's get that down. Let's do road. A simple paved road for this one. So, guess I'm going to need you to go here. Should we have it develop right along the rail? There. That way if I need truck deliveries, we have ease of access here. We have... what for trade? Right now selling coal, which I'm going to develop on the other side of things, so that's genius. Let's see, Itami is still going very slowly though. There is no deadline limit though, so we can do that forever before it breaks. This has 77 days, and that'll be making us still a lot of money from Yoka, except that I constantly am taking resources from there. Maybe I should just shut that train down for a bit. And then fishing, I think, is going to be fine. Nagahama apparently is still... We're still selling stuff to them, so they must be getting it. Wait a minute, it said add. Can I make my own? Ooh. Okay. Well, we just created a lot of demand for ourselves in Mashiko, so it seems a little bit cheaty. Something tells me that's not part of the original. Why is this happening? Oh, probably because we went through our 10 a day. So I guess if I really wanted to expand upon this, I would make another fishing area. Yeah, that's probably something I ought to consider. Okay, instead of East Fukuoka 2, let's make you... Castle Station. Hopefully that'll help understanding a bit. I think maybe having that train go out of holy shit, 250. Okay, and that was a lot of people that just went north because they were coming to the monument. Hey, that works out alright with me. How are we doing here? 17 people just waiting on a bus stop, otherwise that's going well. Still only 7 a day. Alright. So I think our next stop is going to be constructing coal so we can get that going to the west. And I think instead of dragging it down, because I have the option of dragging it down to the train, instead of dragging it down to the train though, I think I will just have a road go directly here and then we'll truck it out. It's close enough though that I could probably build a storage area right here, which would probably latch into that. So I could double up on that and just have a road, and now of course this guy here who built at the end of the road is in the way. I don't know. It'll still go. I'd like to see some development out there though. Let's let this run for just a little bit. At super speed. Watch things build up a little bit. We found a buyer, finally. We ended up losing $1 million on it, but we got rid of it. This thing... Wait, we found a buyer. Subsidiary is being sold. So why is it still in my deal here? Okay, it's just hanging there. This convenience store should probably also go too. This hotel is already making money. This one's now losing money, even though that was my successful one. That's disappointing. Oh good, we've already got someone moving in. That contract was just fulfilled. Let's go do another one. Moshko, no restrictions, goes until December. That's a lot of money. This is fantastic. That is a fantastic deal. Okay, well, yeah. Good things are happening. Let's check out our fleets. The East Bus is still losing lots of money. So, I guess it's just because we have this rail going east. There's no reason to be bringing a bus in. There's not really. So I guess I could retire that bus. Yeah. We'll retire it. It's not doing anything for me. This one, going south, is losing money. I suppose because I've already got too many of those. Because where's the other south bus? Yeah, this south bus is doing just fine. So this bus is probably unnecessary then. That's why it's losing so much money. And this bus, which I did not rename, is going to be Temple Bus. Okay. Well, that one's still fairly new, so I'll give it a bit. But it should be bringing people in here. Thing is, once again, we might be coming into the issue of, is it doubling down on the East Run? Because we've got people coming in here who are coming to this station, going here, transferring off here, and then coming in here. So maybe having this direct bus route is redundant and is just not working. I wish I knew a little bit more about some of the things in this game, as far as that goes. But anyway, yeah, so we'll work on increasing our industries here, maybe getting an airport to develop this area just a little bit, and rework how we're dropping off our crap here, because there's too much going on with this that's not being used for development, and it's kind of getting me down. Maybe if I put a commercial building in here, gave them a reason to actually live here or something. Because right now it's just a tourist spot. And I would like to have something more going on here. Gotta have some reason to pull people in. So, well, if I had a rail line going here across, and then had that bring people here, and then hop, we could try that. We could try that, actually. Okay. But also bringing building materials over here would probably do a lot of good too. Alternatively, I could just build one. I could just build a factory on this side and not have to drag it halfway across the world. But then, this has to have a reason to go. So, we'll figure it out. I would like you to drop that off, though. I don't know why you're being greedy with that. We clearly don't need to drop it off anywhere else. It needs to come here so we can sell that stuff, because these guys are waiting. I don't know, maybe I should stop with this train. Just pull it off the route. Wait until he's empty. There's got to be an easy way to turn off a train. Like, I can hit the operating schedule and make it go to none. But it's actually probably just better if I withdraw it. We'll do that. We'll withdraw the train. We'll put it back down when it looks like people are emptying their goods here. Again, if we're going to transfer those to this side, then we will need it down, but then we could just... it'll fill up again once it's all over here. I don't know. But I do know we're going to end this one here, and I will see you next time.